The world tells us to be kind, to be accommodating, to always put others first. And many of us, with the best intentions, have taken this advice to heart, believing that our generosity, our willingness to please, and our perpetual niceness would eventually earn us respect, love, and harmonious relationships. But let's confront a brutal truth that society rarely speaks aloud for many. Being too nice is not a virtue, it's a vulnerability. It doesn't earn respect, it invites exploitation. It doesn't foster love. It often breeds contempt or, at best, a lukewarm tolerance. Today, we peel back the layers of this pleasant deception to reveal why your niceness might be the very thing holding you back, making you feel invisible, and leaving you constantly drained. The core problem with being too nice lies in a fundamental misunderstanding of human psychology. We assume that if we are always pleasant and agreeable, others will reciprocate with kindness and appreciation. But human nature, in its rawest form, often interprets endless niceness not as strength but as weakness. It signals a lack of boundaries, a fear of conflict, and an unspoken invitation for others to take advantage. Think about it, a perpetually agreeable person rarely stands out. They blend into the background. Their opinions are easily dismissed, because they rarely hold strong ones that might offend. Their needs are ignored because they rarely voice them assertively. This isn't a judgment, it's an observation of how social dynamics actually work. Your inability to say no is perhaps the most insidious aspect of being too nice. Every yes you utter when you desperately want to say no is a betrayal of yourself. It's a surrender of your time, your energy, and your self-respect. People who constantly say yes are perceived as readily available, their time as less valuable, and their desires as secondary. This isn't because people are inherently evil. It's because they are inherently self-interested. If someone offers a service for free or is always willing to do favors without complaint, why wouldn't others take advantage? The universe and the people in it will often take as much as you are willing to give. If you give endlessly, you will eventually have nothing left. This brings us to the people-pleaser trap. The people-pleaser operates from a place of fear, the fear of rejection, the fear of disapproval, the fear of conflict. They constantly monitor the moods of others, adjusting their own behavior, opinions, and even their personality to gain acceptance. This constant shape-shifting makes them inauthentic, and nothing erodes respect faster than inauthenticity. When people sense that you are not being genuinely yourself, but rather a chameleon trying to blend in, they find it difficult to trust you, let alone respect you. They see you as someone who lacks a core, a spine, a true identity. Your attempts to please everyone end up pleasing no one, least of all yourself. Furthermore, being too nice often means avoiding necessary conflict. Conflict, while uncomfortable, is an essential part of healthy relationships and personal growth. It's where boundaries are established, grievances are aired, and mutual understanding is forged. The too nice person shies away from any disagreement, hoping to maintain superficial harmony. But this false peace comes at a great cost. Resentment builds up internally, passive-aggressive behaviors emerge, and true intimacy, which requires vulnerability and honest communication, becomes impossible. Relationships built on this shaky foundation are fragile and unfulfilling. When you never stand up for yourself, you teach others that you are not worth standing up for. The lack of respect stemming from excessive niceness also impacts your professional life. In the workplace, being too nice can lead to being overlooked for promotions, having your ideas stolen, or being burdened with extra tasks that no one else wants. Those who are assertive, who clearly communicate their value, and who are not afraid to negotiate for their worth are the ones who advance. The nice person, who hopes their hard work will simply be noticed and rewarded, often finds themselves stuck, watching less capable. But more assertive colleagues climb the ladder. Your colleagues and superiors are not mind readers. You must advocate for yourself, and being nice often silences that advocacy. So, what is the brutal truth? It's that niceness, when unchecked by strong boundaries and self-respect, signals a lack of self-worth. It tells the world, my needs are less important than yours. My time is less valuable than yours. My feelings are less valid than yours. And the world, sadly, will often take you at your word. It's not about being mean or cruel, it's about being discerning. It's about understanding that your kindness is a precious resource, not an endless supply to be squandered on those who don't appreciate it, or worse, actively exploit it. To reclaim your respect, you must begin by reclaiming yourself. Start small, say no to one thing you genuinely don't want to do. Set a boundary. Express an unpopular opinion. Observe how the world doesn't crumble. Some people might be surprised, even momentarily put off, but the truly valuable people in your life will respect you more for it. You will teach others how to treat you by how you treat yourself. This isn't a transformation into an unkind person, it's an evolution into a person of integrity. Someone whose yes means yes and whose no means no. Your kindness, when coupled with strong boundaries and self-respect, becomes a genuine virtue, a true strength. But without those guardrails, it remains a weakness. It's time to stop chasing approval and start earning respect. It's time to stop being too nice and start being truly authentic, truly strong and truly valuable. Let the resentment go, let the people-pleasing fade and step into the power of who you truly are. Your self-worth is not up for negotiation.